Hey Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is your February 2021 monthly general read. So I was meditating on your energy, and I got this vision for you where you were driving a car on a mountain, and you know it had those really, you know, when you're driving a car up a mountain or you know up a very high hill, you have these really winding roads, and all the time you were going up this mountain driving, you had to pay very close attention to all the turns, you know, all the cars coming the other way. It's a very tense moment. It's a beautiful mountain, beautiful winding roads and everything, and but you know you have to pay very close attention to what you're doing, because it's, you know, on the other side are just a precipice. You know, on the other side of the car is a very steep precipice, so you had to really pay attention, and there was this kind of feeling of restriction, you know, when you really have to pay close attention to something. But then you kept driving, and you were doing very well. You were steering, you know, the car very well. And then you got to the top of this mountain, and then you had the most, you know, you got out the car and looked around you, and you were at the highest point in the landscape, so you had the most beautiful view around you. And it's like your horizon widened all of a sudden, you know, from these, you know, very closed up, tense, winding roads to a beautiful open sky view over all the landscape around you, which was beautiful. And you took a deep breath and just stood there, you know, watching this beautiful landscape, this beautiful scenery, and feeling, you know, like your horizon has widened so much. So let's see how this translates in your reading. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you. So let's start. At the center you have the Knight of Pentacles, crossed by the Page of Swords in reverse. At your base you have the Page of Cups, crowning you the Tower. Recent past, the Two of Pentacles. Immediate future, Judgment. How you see yourself in the situation, the Four of Pentacles. In your environment, the Six of Pentacles. Wow, lots of Pentacles. Your hopes and fears, the Eight of Swords. Just make room for the rest of the cards. And as your outcome, the Five of Pentacles. We'll be clarifying some of those. And bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So let's start with your central theme here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about very slow progress, because, you know, it's the only knight in the whole deck that is completely still. He's not moving. It has to do with pentacles, and you have lots of pentacles in your reading, in your spread. So to me it means that it has to do with your physical life. February 2021 is all about your material physical life. You know, pentacles are earth energy. They're all about the material, the whatever is tangible in one's life, and they also often have to do with your money, your abundance in general, your jobs, your relationships. But these are more like cups. To me, pentacles have to do more with career, job. If you're self-employed, or even studies, anything that has to do with your career and your material life, basically. And it seems like I was seeing in the vision that you're at a stage where you really have to graft. It's all about nose to the stone, and just like really working. It's about working. It's about steady progress. The Knight of Pentacles. He's not moving. He's not. It's not a fast energy, but it's an energy that is very concentrated. That is very solid. Is very stable. Very sturdy kind of energy, and it seems like with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about news. About new beginnings. It's about he's about communication, and it seems like there's on the communication front, nothing much is happening. I mean, there's no news about about this this concentrated work. There's nothing happening around it. It's just this. It's like you driving the car up the winding roads. For a while you're there, you can't see the top of the mountain, you can't see your destination, and you have to really pay very close attention to what you're doing. And it's a slow movement, with the winding roads. You can't be going like 100 miles an hour. So it's the same energy where it seems like you're in a very solid space, career-wise, job-wise, study-wise, home-wise. It's a solid place, but it's a place where that needs a lot of work, a lot of attention. Okay. Crowning you is the Tower. Okay, no, let me start with your recent past first. So in the recent past, we have Pentacles as well. We have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is, again, all about this need to maintain balance while juggling these pentacles, So it looks like you have a lot on your plate, you have maybe two sources of income, or, work and study, or home and work, family life and career. There's something that you have to juggle that is taking, again, all your attention, all your power, basically all your energy is going into keeping this balance, right? Keeping, when it's a juggling, it's a circus act, basically. It's you're on one foot juggling, and then you're on the other foot, and there's the infinity sign here. So it's something that is ongoing, that is taking basically every bit of your energy and every bit of your attention. That's the recent past. And crowning you is the Tower. So the Tower, is all about destruction of a foundation that needs to go. But what I'm not reading it here like a destruction for you. It's more like crowning you is what is in your consciousness, and in your at your base is really what is at the subconscious level. So at the subconscious level, you are trusting. The Page of Cups is a trusting, innocent, honest, sincere person or energy, right? So subconsciously, you know that you're on the right path. You're trusting everything. that is happening. You know that you're, by keeping, by keeping your concentration, by not letting the ball, fall, that you're gonna get there, However, in your consciousness, there's a little bit of a chaotic energy, as if you're fearing that all this could come crashing down any moment, because you have to juggle a lot, and it's taking everything out of you. It's taking all your stamina or all your motivation. You're extremely motivated. There's nothing wrong with your motivation or your power, but it's so much to deal with that you might feel that, hey, I might let the ball fall down, and everything will come crashing down. It's such a balancing act. It's such a like like the car going up these winding roads. If you take your attention off the road for just 1 second, it could literally mean a crash. A total crash. So that's what's on your conscious mind all the time. Is, wow, am I going to be able to keep this ball up in the air without it crashing? However, in your subconscious, you know that it's cool, it's okay, but it's your subconscious, so it's not as loud as your consciousness. However, this theme is a little bit all over your spread here, because I'm going to talk about your immediate future, which is the major arcana, Judgment. But let me just get in how you see yourself in the situation first, because it's the Four of Pentacles. So again, this feeling of restriction, it's again Pentacles. You have really a main theme of Pentacles, of material life here, and all about Earth, and Capricorn is all about Earth. It's all about making a very solid foundation in life, and just keeping this concentration all the time, and going further and further into self-development, basically. And it's how you see yourself in the situation is the Four of Pentacles. So there's a certain amount of restriction, right? The Four of Pentacles, you have enough, but it's just barely enough, okay? Or it's enough, but but you have to put it in different places in your life, so you never feel like you have enough at the end, if you know what I mean. Even though you can have quite a bit of money, for example, quite a bit of abundance, and this can have to do with feeling the effort that you, or the energy that you think you have to put in things. So there is plenty of it, or enough of it, but because you're putting it in different places, you have to allot it to different places. It never feels like, wow, I have enough. It feels restricted, it feels like you have to really hang on to things for them to keep working. Look at that, these 3 cards. That's really the theme here. Keep going on this solid foundation. Keep building. There's so much happening that I have to juggle with my time, with my effort, with my money, with my life, basically. And it's this feeling of restriction that we saw with the car, going up the mountain. It's this feeling of, oh, I always have to be on top of things, 24/7, for things not to come crashing down, or at least that's how you feel in this situation. All right. Again, the same. The same here. We can see it in with the Six of Pentacles, which is all about equal give and take, right? It's again Pentacles, again about abundance, about money, about career, about your material life in general. It's again a balance. It's to find this balance within. So that's your environment. The Six of Pentacles, it's a pretty balanced, it's a six. It's about harmony, it's about equal give and take, it's about reciprocity, and it's in your environment. So you do have, there is enough to go around. There is enough to go around. And you're being helped. There's enough to go around to the point that you can actually help others, but you're not really feeling that, right? You're feeling restricted, and in your hopes and fears, you have the Eight of Swords, which is again all about restriction. You're fearing here that that life is closing up on you, basically. Air is about mental energy, so it's happening in your mind, because in your environment it's okay. There's equal give and take here, and you have enough, even if it's barely, with the Four of Pentacles. You are able to juggle. You know that it's the right path. You're in a very sturdy, position, solid position. However, the restriction in general is making you feel and fear that this is, this is this feeling of being restricted and closed up. Exactly like this feeling with the car in the road. You just feel, until I get to the top, I just need to, keep my eyes on the road, keep my eyes on the prize. I can't, deviate even for 1 second, or everything's gonna come down crashing on me, right? This is really in your mental body, so it's a fear, right? And in your again the same theme in your as your outcome, the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is really all about lack, right? It's this lack mentality. It's all about feeling left out in the cold, feeling that we don't have enough, and we could actually be not have enough with the Five of Pentacles. It's really, these people are out in the cold. Here there's this beautiful window, which is a church window, and people are behind it, feeling warm, feeling together, feeling this togetherness of life, feeling that they have enough, feeling abundant, and these two are not. So I'm gonna clarify this. I'm gonna now go back to your immediate future first. You have the Judgment card. So this, to me, as your immediate future, makes me feel that you're gonna get out of this restriction mode, because yes, you have a lot to juggle. Yes, it's a slow-moving situation, whatever it is in your life, but it really has to do with your material life, that's for sure. Yes, it can feel restricted and just, barely enough at times, to the point where you can actually feel lack, okay? Restriction. However, it's the right path, and you know it, and there is really enough to be going around, okay? So although you have these feelings, and although you have them because you have to keep this concentration going, right? In your immediate future, you have Judgment. Judgment is all about, to me, as a reader, it's one of the most beautiful major arcana. It's people who are dead, okay, actually dead in their coffin, with the Archangel Gabriel sounding the trumpet, and they're resurrecting basically. So it's all about new beginnings. It's all about a new dawn. It's all about resurrection, like the phoenix, literally the phoenix rising up from the ashes. It's all about this a widening of horizon. As I was seeing in your vision, it's, you know, from being in a coffin, completely restricted, you know, dead basically in a coffin, to a complete new life and a new beginning that is full of abundance and full of life. Basically, it's full of life force and vitality and abundance. And there's you. You know, this was at the, you know, the base of your deck. There's you standing at the top of this mountain with the world in your hand. The world is your oyster, and you're at the top. It's exactly what I saw. You're at the top of the mountain and looking around this beautiful scenery with, you know, wide open skies, and knowing that, you know, this steep curve that you're in, to get up this, you know, to in whatever situation in your life, whatever, you know, it's like really, I have to work all the time, really, basically. I have to pay attention all the time. I have to keep my balance all the time. It's you know, it's tough, it's tense, but it's leading you definitely to a beautiful, beautiful moment of, I'm here now. And life is good, you know, life is amazing, life is big, it's widening, there's no more this feeling of restriction, you know, and it's all about passion, all about drive, all about your soul feeling good with what you're doing. So you're getting there, but let me just, I'm gonna clarify the Five of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Let's clarify the outcome here, the Five of Pentacles. For Capricorn, February 2021. Yay! Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Look at the difference. Total lack, total abundance. By the end of February, Capricorn, you're gonna feel this. You're gonna feel this abundance. You're gonna feel, you know, the Empress is Earth energy with Taurus and air energy with Libra. It's Venus. It's all about love and money. The Empress, look at her. I mean, she is the total personification of abundance. Basically, she's exactly where she needs to be. She's sitting in a beautiful, lush scenery. She's pregnant. It's the promise of life, this promise that you know at your subconscious is there. She's been through it all. She's done it. She's been in lack. She's been in out of balance. She's been stagnant. Although this is not really stagnant, but, you know, slow moving. She had to, you know, all the things that we've seen for, you know, she feared things crashing down on her. She felt restricted, but now she is sitting pretty in all her abundance, and life cannot get better than this. I mean, it's hard to do better than the Empress, right? And so it's really this feeling of utter restriction that you're feeling, that you've been feeling, I guess, for a while, and that is there still in February for you. By the end, when you know, go up this winding road, and you get, where was, sorry, I don't have it anymore. When you get to the top of, you know, of this mountain, you're gonna be feeling that, yeah, I did it, you know, I'm there. I am there completely. So let me just, again, I want to, please, Spirit, let's clarify judgment as well in the immediate future. This resurrection that we've seen, this the phoenix rising up from the ashes. I'll get another one because I'm not sure about this. Just a second. Hold on, Capricorn. Alright, one more please. Yay! Okay. Wow. So, right. So we've seen, you know, bye lack, hello abundance. And you have two major arcana, you know, clarifying judgment. So this is really a major influence for you in February. And you have the Hierophant in reverse and the Fool upright. So the Hierophant inverse, upright, it's all about organized religion. It's about a higher level of commitment. It's about institutions. You know, it can be a spirit guide as well. It can be, but it's really institutionalized, right? In reverse, it looks like you are a bit fed up of institutions. With the Judgment card, you're making a new judgment call, basically, to not give so much to institutions or organize whatever dogma is going on in your life, whether it's on the career level, on the spiritual level, whatever beliefs you have around dogma. It looks like you're making a new judgment call to let that go. And the Fool is all about new beginnings. It's all about leaving baggage behind. It's all about taking a leap of faith. It's all about a new journey. It's exactly the contrary of the Hierophant in reverse, right? It's, I don't need all this organized stuff, basically, and I just need the sunshine. And you know, and he's at the top of this cliff. He's seeing his horizon. Look at that. It's exactly the same theme again. The horizoning, widening completely. So it seems like you're in the immediate future. Something is gonna switch or, I don't know, evolve about how you see institution or dogma or organized religion, maybe for some. It's gonna be different for all of you. And, or restriction, because the Hierophant also can be restrictive beliefs. Upright, he's not. Upright, he's pretty wise. But in reverse, it could be talking about limiting beliefs. So maybe you're just shifting out of these limiting beliefs, and there's this beautiful, beautiful widening of your horizon. Really seeing life from a much wider, much larger, much bigger perspective. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thanks for passing by, Capricorn, and I'll see you soon. Bye.